Hey guys, it's Bano. Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we just beat the first dungeon of the game, and we're just exiting it now, which means we're gonna need some cutscene dialogue. You are landed.
Well done, Bano. Thou hast well demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell you. Wouldst thou listen? Now, listen carefully. A wicked man in the desert casts a dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile, sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine book, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, three golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nairu, the goddess of wisdom. Fayor, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nairu poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of the world to the world. Fayor, with a rich soul that produced all life forms, would uphold the law. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left them alone. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of the world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Bano, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me.
And we've gotten one of the three treasures. The 3, whatever they're called. It looks very fancy. You know why? Cause it's the Kokiri's Emerald! It's the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree.
The future depends upon thee being here. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help thee now to carry out my will. I entreat thee, Navi. Goodbye.
Screw the environment! Okay, well, Navi is a bit of a jerk. So anyway, so the Great Deku Tree is dead. But alas, he is a dungeon. This ain't no Earthbound. Dungeons can't do nothing. Swim Vito appeared from over there. Hey, Bando, what'd you do? The Great Deku Tree. Did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. I like how he like walks away and is like, oh, I'm gonna look. Oh, he's gone forever. So anyway, after all that cutscene, trust me, there's not as. Ooh. Ooh. How can I explain that? Because there is quite a fair bit of cutscene. By the way, you can go to the Lost Woods, which you can access from up there. But fortunately, I didn't even need to go up there. You don't really need to go up there because there's nothing really to get other than rupees. It's a very good way to get rupees, but alas, I seem to get tons anyway. By the way, this guy will be blocking your way until now, which now you must enter, or you must exit the Kokiri Forest.
Oh, you're leaving.
Why'd I give Saran this voice?
I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Bando, because you are different from me, my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it.
Holy snap, Ocarina of Time, we won. No, this is just a regular ocarina. Or it's a little bit fancy because it's a fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Surya. Set it to C and press C to start playing it. On the select items, yeah, we know how to equip items. We've supposed to have done it. You don't need Deku Nuts to beat the game, by the way. Deku Nuts are completely combat based. So you can quit playing altogether. Basically, I'll explain the ocarina as we actually use it.
When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit.
Back away. Run! Run for it! Concerned look. So I'm sorry if you've been like waiting for an action-packed experience, but that's Zelda. Zelda takes its time. Zelda isn't exactly the most gripping game in terms of action. Because it definitely has a lot of setup to it. But we are in Hyrule Field. Which means we can progress onwards. Now hopefully nothing will stop us. Oh, hoot, I'm not gonna do the hoot hoot thing. It's like, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged even during the toughest times. Go straight this way, and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press Start to enter the subscreens and Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? Yeah, sure. Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot 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 ho. What a gentleman. So anyway, this is Hyrule Field. Now, I'm gonna explain this a bit more in my Twilight Princess LP, but... Oh, that freaking guy. This freaking guy is just the bane of my existence. A pea hat, its weak points is its roots. This guy is like, what the heck is that? Like, seriously. By the way, I don't know how it also explodes. And it gives you money. So anyway, Hyrule Field is pretty big. You can see how slowly on the map I'm moving, and you can see, like, you see that ranch in the long distance. That ranch is just that roundish area on the map. So it's like not even the longest distance, and I really should have ran towards Castle, because unfortunately this game has a bit of a day-night sequence, and when it's night, there's Hyrule Castle. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go towards it. As soon as it's night, can't do a thing. Then these guys come out. These are Style Childs. So yeah, unfortunately we can't really do anything except go to the castle, and unfortunately the castle's closed. But thankfully, I'm not quite sure what the day-night time is. I think it's like a couple of minutes. I think it's night, it's only like 3 minutes. Yes, I understand, I was gonna look up! Looking and Navi are the same button, even on the 3D. Oh! Maybe I should... How about we actually get towards the place? But, yeah, like, night's not... The day-night cycle isn't very long, but it's long enough to... I keep hitting Z, I'm sorry. It's long enough to feel like something's happening, and... Fortunately, it's daytime like right now. So if I stand up here, then he won't find me. So yeah. So one reason why I'll just explain this a bit more on my Twilight Princess LP, but I really like, because even though Twilight Princess is based in Hyrule and it has all the Hyrule stuff pretty much from this game, it just kind of says, okay, so you saw Hyrule Field was big, wait till you see this one, and that one was huge! Seriously, Twilight Princess's Hyrule Field is huge! Okay. So anyway, if we go in here, now, we're supposed to see the princess, but oh my goodness, pots everywhere. Also, by the way, this is kind of interesting, because it's a building that doesn't use, pre-rendered images. You can save a bit of space by not, by using the pre-rendered images, because then you can have the entire building without needing any geometry info. Well, you need a bit of geometry info, you need the gliders. You also only need like one texture for the entire thing. So yeah, you can get quite a lot of money from these pots. You can also break these boxes by doing the roll. That's one. I kind of talked about it a bit earlier. You can't use the sword. You have to break the boxes using the roll. Also, Skulltula. So that's our fourth one. So yeah, now there's quite a few things. By the way, time does not progress in certain areas of the game. Hyrule Field is a game where Hyrule Field is an area where time progresses, but the castle, Castle Town, and pretty much anywhere that, besides Hyrule Field, every area that we visited so far doesn't progress through time. That being said, though, you can. I'm going back in it just because all the pots come back. Didn't Freddie Wong make a video on this? Alas, we all like that. Also, Link is a girl in that video. I think it's a good video. That one. Everyone's watching. I don't even need to say anything. It's just, you know, like everyone makes that. Everyone in the Zelda community makes that joke. Believe me. Pottery is his enemy. By the way, the pottery has a very nice texture on it. I'd just like to note that. Like, it's all nice and surrounded. Also, I'm literally grinding a little bit just so I can get 80 rupees. May seem a bit lame, but in fact, you don't need to do this like right away. I'm just doing this just so I can show you that you can do this thing straight away. Although, get the Skulltula, because the Skulltula is pretty nice. Anyway, yeah, so... Oh. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Whoa, that's a lot of dots. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. That was the place we saw. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Now, just before I end the part, I just want to show you this. This is a bit of a side quest, by the way. This is Hyrule Castle. This area does actually progress through time, which is kind of interesting to note. Now, if we go over here, we're gonna get a nice little conversation with. Hey, Biendo, this way. The princess is inside the castle, just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Ho ho hoot. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, which way are you going to go now? Hoo hoo hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? See, it's weird. Now is the... Ooh, you're a smart kid. Good luck then, hoo hoo. So anyway, yeah, so he goes away. Just before I end the part, I just want to go back to Castle Town. By the way, since time progresses, you can go into night in Castle Town. Oh, she's gone. You can go into night in Castle Town, and different shops are open at night. Ah. It's kind of weird. You go to the next room, she's not there. You go back, she's not there. Now she's here. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Teehee. Oh yeah, if you'll look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully, Teehee. You got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside it. Set it to C and see what happens. Yes, I know how to equip an item. Got item. So anyway, yeah, so I'll equip this weird egg. This weird egg goes in its weird slot down there. But alas, I will see you kids next time when we'll actually do some more stuff. I'm sorry if this part didn't really have anything. I'm kind of taking my time with this. I'm dragging it out. Nah. Okay, see you kids then.